Hello, everybody. How is your day, week, weekend, whatever time you're watching it, whenever you're watching this? How's it going? I'm Reality TV Africa. Welcome back to my channel, and we are back with another review of the Mummy Club Sugar and Spice. Have you watched the latest episode 11? Because to me, it feels like the season is over. Didn't see her coming up next. And I do know the reunion was filmed last week. And guys, I have some hot, piping hot tea at the end of this review, recap, whatever you want to call it. So stick around till the end. Don't fast forward, okay? Now, this episode, they gave us another 15-minute episode. To me, I feel like this show in general could have been per episode 40 minutes, max 45. But hey, it's alright. I watched all of it so that I can talk to you guys about what I thought. And if you're new here, I always do a rating of the episode before I get into the recap review. So I'll give this episode a 6. I mean, first of all, we missed Christina. Second of all, and Christina is the show, guys. She is the show. Second of all, the scenes in between were too long. I mean, I felt like, I don't know why we had that scene with like the kids going quad biking and whatnot. And the scene where Lenore was talking to her daughter about her hard time in school. I mean, okay, fine. I don't know, guys. I just feel like this show could have been done a bit more better. Could have been done better. Anyway, the bits that were good for me were the bits where there was a bit of like, drama. Like that. Okay, guys, the twins. Let's talk about the twins. They had their event. This is the first scene. It was they challenged the ladies to come barefaced, because they wanted to give them a master class on makeup, because they say they're very good makeup gurus, makeup artists, right? Now the ladies arrive, and only Kim Davina arrived barefaced. Asharia half barefaced. I mean, she's not really barefaced. She did like makeup base, but she wanted to learn. She said she wanted to learn how to do eyeshadows, which in and of itself, eyeshadows are they're not easy to do, trust me. I like makeup, I like fashion, but yeah, eyeshadow. And then who else? Has my earring just dropped? No. Okay, Natasha arrived, full face bit, and Lenore. When the ladies, the twins, saw this, they were not feeling it at all, and they expressed their displeasure mostly in the confessionals. They didn't tell the ladies anything. Anyway, they did the makeup tutorial. Please note, actually, when I'm watching the episode, I always write down my notes, right? And I noted down that the twins had face beads on. I mean, you're telling these ladies to come barefaced, and then you guys come with makeup on. I feel like that was a bit of, I don't know, it was just a bit, I don't have the words to describe that, but it wasn't a fair playing ground. I mean, the least they could have done is also come barefaced and maybe done themselves as a tutorial, like had a station as well, and you do your face beat on yourself as well as directing the ladies, right? Anyway, those are just my thoughts, and it seems my thoughts were aligned with Lenore, because at the tail end of the episode, when they got into that whole heated argument, Lenore called it out and she was like, y'all also didn't come with like face beats. You didn't come barefaced. You came with full makeup on. Anyway, the twins tried to play a trick on the ladies by switching outfits, and it was Asharia who caught on. Personally, I don't know the difference between the two, but I mean, you have to be pretty close to them to know the difference. So anyway, the event seemed to go off without a hitch. No drama, no arguments. Yeah. Sidebar. Natasha's sari, the pink one in particular, in her confessionals, breathtaking. I mean, what? I love her fashion. I love her style. The lady is oozing of a wealth. She should be a main cast. I guess maybe because she didn't have kids of her own. That could be the reason. But oh, she's giving main character energy, baby. Okay. So I'll talk a bit about the scene where the kids went quad bikes. The only thing that stood out to me was when Dakia, Losh's one of the triplets, Losh's triplets, Dakia, was talking about her project. She called it the Boys to Men project, where she's has a program and a project that helps young guys or young men open up about mental health. And yeah, that was quite an interesting conversation to see such young people talk about. They're so self-aware. I had to call that out. And then we see, I think, Lenore's son pull aside Resh's daughter, oldest daughter, I forget her name, to talk about, obviously, he pulled her aside to ask her on tips about modeling, but I feel like he was kind of like, trying to hit on her low-key, but not, too obviously in front of the rest. But anyways, it was cute. Though I don't know what the dynamics are in South Africa, in the Indian community. Do they date outside of their community? Because here in Kenya, they pretty much date within their communities. They don't date outside. Anyways, that was that for the quads. The next scene that was pretty significant was Natasha's, what did she call it? Honestly, I just know she told the ladies to show up in, what is it called? Army fatigue, kind of the look and feel print. And I mean, those outfits were dreadful, honey, dreadful. Let's start with my worst was Lenore. Oh my goodness, Lenore girl. Why do you feel like everything is about bedazzlement? I mean, the assignment was very clear. Army print, army fatigues, khaki, green, the khakis and the greens and the... Oh, girl, what was that? It was terrible, dreadful. The other one who I was thoroughly disappointed by was there was Lenore, Davina. I didn't like Davina's outfit. And the only thing Davina could have done, not Davina, sorry, Abigail. The only thing Abigail could have done to make the outfit look cute is wear low, ankle boots, like what Natasha wore, Those knee highs did not go with that romper. And then the romper shorts were too long. I mean, girl, what is you doing? The twins, meh. Very basic. In as much as they were shading Lenore's outfit, theirs were pretty basic, to be honest. I think the only people who are winning there were Kim. Oh my god, Kim. I don't know. I like her fashion sense. She's wearing her baby bump. So cute. I mean, the girl has a good sense of style. She does. Kim and Natasha. Natasha, first of all, let's talk about the chopper arrival. Baby! She is giving main character energy always in her confessionals, the way she looks, the way she pulls up to a scene. I mean, the lady she needs to be a main cast. Yeah, she needs to be a main cast, but she's ever jet setting to India, to other parts of the world. I guess also she's busy. She can't be full-time, I guess. That's probably why her contract is not full-time. I think because of her busy schedule. But hey, chopper ride, girl, she is money. She is a rich, okay? Yeah, I mean, they get to doing all the activities. The activities were about self-defense. The scene where Lenore kind of volunteered to be like, I need to say this very sensitively because I don't want my video to be striked. YouTube is very sensitive about certain words, so we were basically recreating an SA scene, and Lenore was basically the person being SA'd, and there was like a lady who was they were being demonstrated to how to get out of such a situation. And her outfit was not helping because she was looking like, yeah, go watch the episode, see what she was wearing. It looks kind of skimpy, and the ladies were like, girl, what? Are you sure you're the right person to do this demo? Anyway, the ladies were taught self-defense. They went also and did some pow 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 on the, you can't see some things on YouTube, but yeah, basically it was like what do you call it, pow pow range. They were doing just training on how to pow pow. And yeah, so they were doing that. They had fun. I mean, I need to do that. I should do that. I've never done that. I've been meaning to, and I will go and do that. Yeah, they had a good time, and then they get to sitting and having a meal, and this is where things pop off. Okay. Yeah, one thing I've noticed about these ladies, most of their angst or issues or whatever they feel, if it's some type of way, is basically in the confessionals. But I'll applaud the twins for kind of addressing their issue about Lenore and Natasha coming in full makeup in this scene. One thing I also notice is, yeah, they don't like confrontation, like they don't like to confront each other. Most of the stuff is, like I said, is in the confessionals. Asharia kind of was a bit irritated, and she said it in her confessionals about the fact that Natasha did not show up for her event last episode and did not even apologize for not showing up, even when she saw her. I mean, then Asharia, you should have called her out on it and go like, girl, why didn't you come for my event? I didn't even get a message from you talking about why you can't make it and things like that. Speak up, these confessional issues are getting old. But yeah, so the twins decide to call out Lenore and Natasha, and I think it was Resh who was like, was it Losh? Anyway, I don't know. One of the twins was like, I went home and I cried because I felt so disrespected that you guys showed up with a full face beat done by another makeup artist. And at that point, Lenore is like, what? Are we like, what? I think it's like you're overreacting, crying because I showed up with a face beat. And you know what? Truth of the matter is, the twins are upset about a whole different thing. They're just not feeling Lenore, and they're not feeling how Lenore is moving, and they're using this as a thing. I think they're just nitpicking their issues with Lenore because they're not feeling her. They're feeling like, I think the issue generated from the fact that Lenore brought Maria and Neil, and things didn't go so well in that scene at Lenore's event, Lenore's son's birthday party. And then the fact that, Lenore is not showing empathy or sympathy for Losh's situation when she narrated what, all the things she's gone through in the last episode. And she didn't call to check up on her. And when Losh did call to check up on Lenore after that scene where she narrated her issues with motherhood and getting pregnant and having kids. Anyways, these girls are not addressing the issue bang on. They're just going around, picking this issue, picking that issue. Did she call you? No. Did she check up on you? No. Why did she come with a face beat? I don't feel like she's being supportive. And Lenore is like, hell no. I showed up. I pulled up. I was there. I was asking questions. I was participating. I mean, I could have been doing anything else, but I pulled up. So y'all need to just pump the brakes. And Lenore's hunch is correct. These ladies have a whole different issue with her. And will it be addressed at the reunion? I hope so. Well, the way that episode went and the lights went off, it's like, I have a feeling they were going to argue too much, and somebody decided to switch off the lights at that event, Natasha's event. And that was that with the episode. They didn't show any coming up next week, so I'm guessing that was the season finale. Though it kind of felt at some point like a season finale, especially when Kim was talking in the confessional. But then again, I don't know. But let's get to the tea, because I promised you guys tea at the tail end of this recap. So the reunion has been shot. It was filmed last week, early last week, and drama popped off. When I tell you, these ladies should have been main cast, they should have been main cast. Throughout my reviews and recaps, I've been calling out the fact that I'm noticing, and of course, if you're watching this season, Natasha and Naliani are not getting along. These two keep shading each other in the confessionals. And by now, they've watched the entire season. So, right? Now, what happens when you're filming a reunion? If all the episodes haven't aired, they're given episodes in advance to watch. Yeah, so by now they've watched everything. And things came to a head at the reunion filming. And it got physical between Natasha and Naliani. Naliani's family security had to be called. She called her family security. I wonder if that will make the edit, but if it doesn't, just know that's what went down, and it was hectic. So I guess we'll get to know what exactly the nature of their beef is and what their history is, because it was never addressed throughout the season. Yeah, that's it for the tea. That's it for my recap. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed my recaps on Mummy Club Sugar and Spice. We're definitely gonna be getting into the reunion once that drops. And yeah, I'm also watching Nai Rich. If you guys are not, get into it. It's on Showmax. And I'll leave this review right here until my next one. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.